Hi everyone. The volume might be a bit low, just bear with me. Give it a minute. Okay, hopefully the sound is equalized. We're going to be using Capcut. This is an introduction. Go on the website, capcut.com. Create new space, give that a name and hit create space. Here's one I've made earlier. Okay, so once you've got your space, create new and 16 by 9. We typically use 16 by 9. I need to change that up here for some reason. We typically use 16 by 9 because that's the format of a video of a laptop. To introduce video, so maybe you've created something, you just drag and drop. Again. I'm having some kind of issues with my CapCut, so if I go to here, create video, change that ratio to 16.9, drag that in, does that work? Okay. So as a little troubleshooting guide there, I had to go within the space. I had to create video, and then I had to change the settings here. Yeah, 16.9. CapCut's not the friendliest, okay? The benefit is we don't have to download anything. We can use the software purely online. Premiere Pro's obviously has that benefit, or the I think you can download CapCut. But for a free piece of software that we're going to be using purely in browser, it's amazingly complex, which is great. So you will have made a series of videos. You will then be dragging and dropping them in. There's another one. So 3 images of this strange building-y device thing I've created. Let's get that one in as well. Quite similar videos. When you drag it in, it will come up here on your media panel, but don't worry about that. You've got a series of you've got a timeline. This is the key thing. So timeline down the bottom has all your content on it. You can slide and move these things around. This blue button, that's what makes the thing snap from one to another as I'm doing that. Okay, you've got your timer here, and you can adjust these. You can grab the end of them, and you can kind of crop these videos. I wouldn't recommend kind of do it if you need to, but just be aware that you're going to lose content. And when we work with AI video generations, we get between 3 and 4 seconds of video, depending on what program we use. So here you can see that I've made several iterations. I've been experimenting with different technologies. Move all these together. And if I press play, you can see these are the different generations, the different softwares made. Okay. If I want to cut these up, where this thing moves, let's say it's there, if I hover over the video, I can split it. That means I can take that, and I could have this video go from one thing to the other if I wanted to. Okay, that's the first thing to understand. So moving stuff around, pressing play, changing the size, dragging videos in, and then hovering that over, clicking to split it, and you can move your bits of video about that way. Okay. With the snap feature, it's so easy to use this technology. Yeah, I'm creating some kind of compilation here by accident. Now, the other thing to think about is transitions between these two things. If you hover over the gaps between the two, this one probably needs to touch it. You'll see this thing add transition. When you click on that, you'll get a bar up over here, and you can change them. But like some of these might be a bit too Instagrammy because that's what this is designed to do. So just choose whichever one you use with care. and that will create a transition between your. I mean, that one hurts my eyes, but that will create a transition between the two videos. Okay, there are other options as you scroll around. In order, you can hover over it, and with these tools, when you select something, you get the kind of typical grab bars, which allow you to shrink and expand, within the video frame. And you get a series of tools that come up here. Okay, these are again fade in, fade out. There's a classic. So you want your video to kind of fade out. I don't know why it's fading back in again. It's not the most coherent software. Make that better. You can play with these kind of things. You can change the duration of how much these things fade in and out as well using the slider. And with this, just all to say, just on this one, you'll see me kind of adjusting it like that, but you can also adjust it up here, which will affect what's happening down here. Okay, so thinking about your narrative, thinking about the clips you're putting in, how you move from one to the other, but you also might be thinking about sound. So there, you can create audio. I've put some links, but perhaps you want to put in some which seems to be the key thing that I do. So I hope this one's not too noisy, but I'll drag it in. The sound goes on a different layer. It goes in the background, as you can see here. So if I press play now, create an awful noise as predicted. Okay. Just think carefully how you use it. Some of these are a little bit too maybe video gamey. Maybe you want something. Okay, that's technical. It is an art sound effects, and 11 Labs, which is linked, produces some pretty good ones. So again, this comes in as a. Oh my god! This comes in as a layer. Let's just put that random one at the bottom so you can see. So you've still got the option to work with your videos on one layer. You can layer text and other aspects on top. Let's just do that. Yeah, and that will, you see how that's come in as a layer on top of the videos? Okay, and then the sounds underneath. So it's an entire construction. Now the final thing just to say about the narration, you can make AI tell your story. Okay. So that's a bit of text there. Like in Photoshop, if you want it to say that, but you don't want the words on the screen, you can just tuck them in behind. It says, but I've got to move my video in front of that. How about that? So you've got hello, and the words are still there. They're in behind. If I select these words, I can use the text-to-speech function, and I'll just pick the first one that comes up. And what this means is the software within this will read the text that I've written.
You can make AI tell your story.
There you go. It's an awful combination of mashup there. And actually, yeah, these you'll see that the text I've generated there is now generated this here. This is awful, this music. So like, if we go to basic, we can turn it down. There we go. More of a background.
You can make AI tell your story.
It's too much like a dance song, honestly. Please don't do that. Keep it atmospheric and experiential. Even if you make sound recordings yourself, maybe you want to record the wind or something, you can have that there. And this is just how you control it and balance and temper it with the voice. So once you've done all these things, or perhaps as you just after you've set it up and had a play, you can share the projects, you can add an email, and you can invite people to edit. And you'll find you might have to transfer the ability to edit amongst you. So that's the other benefit of keeping it online. Somebody can manage putting together a couple of videos together, working on some transition ideas, while other people are generating AI videos. Potentially, you can maybe that other person then is busy, they've got to work, or perhaps they want to do a different aspect of the task. You can transfer the authorship of it. Once you've finished, hit export, go to download down here, give it a good name. 1080p is great, high quality, fantastic, 30 frames a second, MP4. Hit export and go through the download process. Please present a downloaded version. Don't just present it in your browser, just in case something crashes or something goes wrong. And also, the downloaded file is then something you could then submit as part of your work. Thanks for your time. I hope that made sense. If you've got any questions, please get in touch with myself or Sarah. Our information is on the brief. Look forward to working with you on this.